Nandan Kumar joining us here on ET Now. Hi, Mr. Nandan Kumar. If you look at the stock, it's up by about 3.5%. The fourth quarter, you have reported a stable asset quality, a strong set of numbers. I would imagine, therefore, that demonetization, any ripple effect of that is behind you. You've seen good recoveries.
Yeah, demonetization had an impact, of course, in our portfolio also. So that because of that, during the last quarter as well as during the first quarter, there is a decrease in the portfolio because the dispersals were low since the demonetization came into effect. And that because of that, in the rural economy, that working capital cycle appears to be broken. It is yet to be established, but it is improving. It is so we have seen the growth coming up during the last 2 weeks. I think with a season also coming up, and also since we started getting monsoon in some places or about to get etc. I am hopeful that things will improve and it will come back to the normal pre-demonetization era in another 1 quarter.
So your provisions have dropped sharply, both Q-on-Q and year-on-year. What kind of coverage ratio are you maintaining?
See, the provisions are dropped primarily because we postponed the auction during the last quarter because there had been a severe impact in the economy. Now the arrears have been fully auctioned, so we will maintain at a level of around 1% going forward. That is our objective.
And NPAs have remained largely stable Q-on-Q. Do you share could you share the absolute number for the quarter, and also, what's the status on recoveries and upgradations in Q4?
Right, you are right.
So I was asking for the absolute gross NPA number, sir, and the status on recoveries and upgradations.
Yeah, gross NPA is around 2.6% and net NPA is 2%. So, as far as gold loan is concerned, the NPA is primarily because of deferment of auction. This happens because these customers have serviced their interest but unable to redeem the loan. That's the only reason. So, what we used to call internally is that NPA is technical. So, we don't have any worry about NPA.
So you have absolutely no worries about NPAs, delinquencies, you're not impacted at all, is that what you're saying?
As far as gold loan is concerned. Because during the last quarter we had a higher provisioning, but we have reduced that because we conducted the auction and realized the amount. So this quarter also, if we want to reduce that to 1%, the next quarter, it may not be difficult for us because we are slowly realizing the impact on the economy. We are slowly increasing the NPA auction.
Okay, and then can you tell me a bit of the kind of margins that you saw in the quarter that's gone by? What have been the key drivers for the margins that you have reported on, and what will you focus on to expand the margins?
One, the incremental cost of borrowing today is around 8.7%, and the average borrowing cost also has come down to 9.7%. It's steadily going down. And the other one, because of the product restructuring, what has happened more than a year back, we have we was restructured to 3-month product. So the auction loss for a longer lending is not there today. So the loss of this margin on account of this auction, since it has been totally within the control, there is no loss. The margins have improved. So two factors: one, cost of borrowing, and the other one, the auction loss is not there. These are the two factors for the improvement in the net interest margin.
What about the MFI book? What has led to losses there? And going forward, I just want to tie in two questions, particularly about that segment. So what has led to losses right now? And going forward, how much contribution to your profits will come in from the MFI segment for FY18? Led to losses there? And going forward, I just want to tie in two questions, particularly about that segment. So what has led to losses right now? And going forward, how much contribution to your profits will come in from the MFI segment for FY18?
So the write-offs which we have shown is primarily from Karnataka, especially in Bangalore city. So there is an impact, but we are very conservative. A pause of portfolio under risk of is classified into ways. One, over 90, then 50% is written off, and over 120, 100% is written off. And we always take an aggressive provisioning than the statutory requirement. So whatever is left out, we are even though written off, we are trying to collect. So I think the first quarter will be able to report profit. The write-offs will be much lower than what it is. This is our expectation.
Okay, and what kind, you addressed pretty much all elements of your earnings. I just wanted to understand what kind of AUM growth on gold loan do you see over the course of the next 12 months? Do you think the appetite is still strong?
See, the gold loan, there are prospects. So what we aim at is a growth in the consolidated book of at a rate of around 20% for the next 2-3 years. This is what we foresee. And with that growth, we hope that we'll be able to maintain an ROE of around 20%. This is our overall objective. So to achieve these objectives, we don't see much problems.
And we wish you all the best for that, Mr. Nandakumar. Thanks very much for taking out the time. 3% higher on the stock.